It's wonderful to see everyone here this morning. The sun is shining, so apropos for our solar summit. I'm pleased to be joined today by our Secretary of Energy and Environmental Affairs, Rebecca Tepper, our Energy Resources Commissioner Elizabeth Mahony, our Director Melissa Lavinson, our Undersecretary of Energy Mike Judge, Undersecretary of Economic Development Ashley Stolba, Assistant Secretary Ken Brown. I also want to acknowledge our committee chairs in the legislature, Senator Mike Barrett and Representative Mark Cusack. Thank you to all of the industry leaders who've joined us today for this conversation, and thank you to the labor leaders who are here as well, including Lou Antonellis from IBEW 103. Collectively, you all represent both the reality and the potential for energy investment to create good careers for our residents, and importantly, to bring more energy online as a source to this region, importantly, and also to drive down costs in the process. So we know a few things. We know that the Trump administration has been restricting supply and driving up costs. That's come in a few forms, rolling back clean energy tax credits, including a bipartisan program that has helped make the electricity we need fast and affordable. The administration has slowed down permitting timelines and created other political roadblocks to energy development. They've imposed tariffs on materials that are needed for this industry and other industries, including gas turbines to transformers to steel. And this is going to contribute to delays and also to the raising of costs. And this is at a time when we all are mindful of both the cost of energy as well as concerns about reliability. But here in Massachusetts, we're taking a different approach. We're laser focused on affordability, and I've said I want to cut through all the noise and deliver more energy as quickly as possible for people in Massachusetts and this region. Here's one fact that people should know about solar energy in Massachusetts. On the hottest single day of summer this year, behind the meter solar, which is the solar on our roofs and farms and schools, met 22% of statewide demand. That's what's keeping our air conditioners running and our lights on. That's $8 million in savings alone on that one day. And that's why our promotion of an all-of-the-above approach when it comes to energy is really, really important. There's also something else we know about solar. It is the cheapest and fastest energy that we can build. Massachusetts used to be one of the top states for solar installation, and now we're in the middle of the pack. I want to change that, and that's why I've asked the team to come together to hear directly from industry leaders. What is slowing things down? What is getting in the way? What needs to happen, okay? There's only so much that we can control as a state. We can't control all of what's happening at the federal level. But my job and the job of this team in this room, including industry, is to figure out what are the things that we can operationalize here, that we have control over? What are the things that we can implement that can help us more quickly install solar and build out operations here in Massachusetts? The case for it is clear. I just mentioned what solar yielded on the single hottest day this past summer, how important that was to reliability and meeting demand. And we know we need to get more energy into the region, and that energy needs to be cheaper for people. And we know that solar is the cheapest way to go right now, and that's why we need to have this conversation today. We also, this summer, consistent with everything I just said, our administration rolled out new solar incentives on an emergency basis. Those incentives cut down permitting times, they speed up the interconnection process, and they train up the workforce that we need. But I know we can do more, and that's why I look forward to hearing from all of you. My team will be here for this all-day Working Solar Summit to hear directly from the people who invest in, develop, and build out these projects. And I want our residents to know that I'm laser focused on driving down energy costs and finding ways to benefit from cheaper electricity. I also want our 17,000 solar workers to continue to have good paying jobs, and I want our businesses to be able to build their own power. So I'm gonna open it up for all of you right now.